I'm Mindy, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing my TBR for Christmas Evil Readathon, which is hosted by Crystal from Fiber RC, Kelly Hooked on Books, Kelsey from Slime and Slashers, Catriona Brown, and Michelle's Melancholia. And this video is pretty much my TBR for the readathon, but I'm making it also into my full December TBR because 9 of the books are for the readathon and I have 11 books total. So I'm just gonna add on a couple more at the end. And if I finish my whole TBR, it will be 9 books that will count towards my Read What You Own 100 Books Challenge, which should put me at least 15% done with the challenge before the new year even starts, which is great. Can't wait to get going on these books. I have some amazing picks ready to go when December comes around. So the Christmas Evil Readathon has 9 prompts, all with Christmas themes, and I'm reading, of course, all horror and thrillers. The first prompt is Black Christmas. Read a book. Black Magic or the Occult. For that I chose The Devil's Equinox by John Everson, and this definitely has black magic in it, about a couple that meets a stranger that becomes friends, and this new friend offers to help babysit, and just so happens that she's into black magic. That can turn very deadly for this family. Prompt 2 is Krampus, creature feature or monster book. I picked a big ol' chonker, The Tear by Dan Simmons, because this is a book that is on my 40 to read before I'm 40. I'm trying to read long books and stop being intimidated, and this is one I've wanted to read forever. And it has a creature of some sort, like a snow creature that is stalking a group of men stranded on a ship, stuck in the ice and snow. Perfect for December. Next is A Christmas Carol, which is a haunting or ghost story. I'm going to read The Winter People by Jennifer McMahon, and I'm not sure that this is a ghost story, but a quote on the back says, "Everything you could want in a classic ghost story." So I'm guessing that it is, and I'm counting it. Another great book I've had on my shelves so long, waiting to be read. Prompt 4 is a gifted book, and I chose a book that was gifted to me by Bonnie Jean when I started writing, and it is a collection of short stories, Origins of Delusions by N.M. Brown, and it's a perfect pick because a few of these stories are actually Christmas related. There is The Inflatable Santa, The Second Noel, and Waiting for Santa. So, yeah, some short stories that were gifted to me, perfect for that prompt. Next is to read a mood read, and I am going to read The Last House on Needless Street by Catriona Ward, one that I have been dying to read for so long. This is the only Catriona Ward novel that I still need to read, as far as I know, and it's the one that made her, big, hit it big. So this is also the Creepy Book Club pick for December, hosted by Nightmare Maven, so that worked out perfectly. Definitely one I'm in the mood for. Next is Sleigh Bells, read a slasher, and they said it doesn't have to be a literal slasher. It could be a book with a killer, and it could be a person, or it could be a supernatural thriller, or supernatural slasher, that sort of thing. Mine is supernatural. I'm going to be reading The Nightmare Man by J.H. Markert, which is my arc for the month. It comes out January 10th from Crooked Lane Books, and this one sounds really interesting. It's about a man who is writing a horror novel about a killer scarecrow, and things in the book that he's writing are starting to come to life and actually happen. So, and then there might be other creepy things with other books, that sort of thing happening. So we have a killer scarecrow and a book about books, and I am so excited to get into this one for sure. Next is Winter Wonderland, read a book set in winter. I'm going to be reading No Exit by Taylor Adams. This is a thriller about a group of people caught in a storm together, and not everyone in the group is who they seem. I've heard this is really fast-paced and really, really exciting. Next is Santa's Little Helper, read a middle grade book. I'll be reading Death and Douglas by J.W. Ocker. This month I read The Smashed Man of Dread Lane by J.W. Ocker, which is another middle grade horror book. So I wanted to check out more of his middle grade reads, because this was one book that I really, really enjoyed, despite the young intended audience. So I figured another book by him would be the pick for me for middle grade. And then the last prompt is Reindeer Ride. Read a translated book or one written by a non-US author. I'm reading an anthology from the UK. This is the haunting season. 8 ghostly tales for long winter nights. And I believe the authors are from the UK as well. But these are all ghost stories, written in a traditional Gothic ghost story type of way. And my 2 extra books that I plan on reading in December. First is The Dark Half by Stephen King, which is December's pick for the Stephen King read-along, hosted by Crystal from Fiber Artsy, and that is on Brad Proctor's Discord channel. So, another Stephen King book hits the dust. Yeah, I'm reading so many Stephen King books. I've already read 10 this year, and I might get 2 more. And the last book is The Family Game by Catherine Steadman. I got this one in my book of the month a few months back, and this is the group read pick for the Horror Spotlight Retreat on Discord. They were formerly Ladies of Horror Fiction, and now they are the Horror Spotlight Retreat. And we're reading The Family Game, which is a thriller about that gives me huge Ready or Not vibes. It's about a woman who has to play a very deadly game with her to prove that she belongs in her new family. Yeah, just like Ready or Not. I wonder if it'll be just as badass and exciting as that movie. We'll see. So those are the 11 books I plan on reading in December. Let me know if you've read these books and what you thought of them. Also, are any of these books that you also have had on your shelves a long time? I'm definitely glad that I'm getting to them. Finally. Let me know all your thoughts about this TBR down in the comments, and I will be back very soon with another book-related video. Thanks.